What if AI could do your job better than you? Is your job safe in the age of AI? How can you thrive in the AI revolution? If you've thought about these questions, you've landed up in the right place. AI tools are not just automating, but also augmenting some of the skills we use on our jobs. This augmentation will lead to a commoditization of skills we use on a day-to-day basis. This will result in skilled workers, you and me, becoming more substitutable in the workforce. When this happens, we can retain our competitive advantage with three things: how effectively we use these AI tools, our understanding of the technology under its hood. This will help us communicate with these tools better, and those skills which cannot be automated or augmented by AI technology. Think of the softer skills like communicating effectively, problem solving, and so on. Let me explain. Think of our jobs as a collection of tasks. As a product operations manager, my tasks include managing external suppliers, analyzing data, setting up and running processes, and so on. As you can see, some of these are specialized tasks and some of them are not. I already use AI tools today to help me write my emails, help me prepare for my presentations, and as my research assistant. I would like you to pause here and think about the different tasks in your job which can already be automated or augmented by some of the AI tools. How will the continuous development of this technology result in a commoditization of some of the skills we use on our job? Let me explain with a few historical examples. Up until the start of the 20th century, axe wielding was a highly skilled job. You needed to perfect the right angles with which you hit the axe as well as your grip on it. You gained this through years of practice, which developed your muscles as well as your muscle memory. The invention of the chainsaw changed all of that. Low-skilled loggers who lacked the muscle memory or the muscle could now perform at a much higher level of effectiveness. Chainsaw augmentation helped loggers level up and get better at their jobs. But that's only half the story. While chainsaw augmentation helped low-skilled workers, it didn't benefit the high-skilled workers as much. Since anybody could now become a logger, the job's ability to charge a skill-based premium eroded. The real long-term effect of the chainsaw was the commoditization of logging as a job. Let's look at a more recent example. Taxi drivers have had a significant knowledge-based advantage to their job, an understanding of the city's navigation system, understanding how much to charge to move from one point to another, a mental model they constantly update as they go about their job. This was a significant knowledge-based barrier to entry until the technology of Google Maps in combination with Uber came along and commodified this knowledge, making it readily accessible. Taxi drivers lost their competitive advantage. Any Maps augmented amateur could now compete with their city's navigation skills, even if they could immediately not compete with their driving skills. As you can see from the previous examples, when technology augments skilled work to make historically lower skilled workers perform at par with historically higher skilled workers, it makes the higher skilled workers more substitutable and eventually commoditizes the job. If you're thinking, this doesn't apply to me, you might be wrong. A recent study on AI augmentation on consultants tested the impact of using these AI tools in tasks performed by BCG consultants. While historically lower performing agents improved performance by 43%, historically higher performing agents only improved by 17%. Historically, the skill gap between the two groups was 20%, but with AI tools, this skill gap collapsed to 4%. In similar studies across customer support, lawyers, and writers, we can see that AI augmentation can make high-skilled workers more substitutable as well. Based on what we've learned so far, we recommend you start exploring some of these AI tools that can augment your job. This will help you keep your competitive advantage in your workplace. In parallel, the skills that AI cannot replace are the softer skills, skills that make us human, things like communicating effectively, problem solving, performing in ambiguity, working across teams, collaborating with different people. The same BCG study also concluded that when the consultants were augmenting this part of their jobs, they performed 19% worse. We would like you to pause here and think about the soft skills that you possess, your strengths that cannot be augmented or automated by AI technology. Welcome to the future of work with Naman. I have a decade of experience working at Google, an AI-first company, and I've recently discovered that the best way I learn is by doing, and the second best way I learn is by teaching, and this is my attempt at doing just that. In this channel, we will facilitate trainings on how to use the latest and the greatest AI tools effectively if you're an employee in a company of any shape, size, or type. We will also facilitate trainings on the softer skills that make us human, things like creative problem solving, delivering presentations like a pro, facilitating meetings effectively, and many more. If all this sounds exciting to you, hit the subscribe button. And if you have any questions or want to share your thoughts, please leave your comments in the comment section below. And I will see you in the future of work.